Green light, go, go.
Green light, go. Wowee. I didn't know I brought all of Nassau Village with me, but that's all right. To my party leader, the Honorable Granville McCartney and Mrs. McCartney. To our national chairman, Mr. Mark Humes. Party executives, supporters, fellow candidates, Nassau Village, the entire Bahamas, DNAs!
We can't take no more mess, that's why we going green.
Good evening. Let me first start by thanking God for providing us this opportunity and this chance to be the change that we have all been asking for. I want to thank our leader, the Honorable Granville McCartney, for his vision and courage in forging a new path forward and for reminding us all that the strength and the resilience of the Bahamian spirit can accomplish and achieve extraordinary things. I would also like to thank each of you that have made this journey to be here tonight from all over our blessed nation.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Wow. Thank you to those who have come from throughout our capital, especially those from the great constituency, like I said, of Nassau Village, to those who have traveled from Grand Bahama, and from all the family islands, to the many tens of thousands of people joining us via TV and radio and streaming live all over the World Wide Web. Thank you for joining us on this historic day, a day that you have helped forge in the pages of Bahamian history. Last but not least, I want to thank the 37 candidates that make up the DNA's full slate. Brave souls, men and women of valor who have men and women of valor and purpose who have decided to put our country first and to be counted and to achieve the impossible. They are my colleagues, they are my friends, my fellow warriors for justice. It is on behalf of all of you, the executive board representatives from the DNA Women's Alliance, the Young Dems, the delegates representing every constituency in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, that I humbly and graciously accept the responsibility to serve as your deputy leader of our great democratic national alliance.
No more mess, that's why we going green.
That's right.
We can't take no more mess, that's why we going green.
I do not bear this responsibility lightly because I understand the magnitude of the undertaking facing the DNA and our country. Our task is not just to change parties in government, it is to change the way this country is governed forever. Our goal is not to make politicians more responsible to the public. It is to make each of you more responsible to yourselves and to each other. Our task is to replace fear with doubt, and doubt with hope and optimism, to remind Bahamians that you determine your destiny, that you can change your current condition, and that you can do what others says is impossible. You see, critics would have you believe that because something has never been done, that it cannot be done, because their party did not have national support in the first year, that we can have it happen here. That because no one has ever run a full slate of candidates, that it cannot be done. That because no third party has ever won the government, that it cannot be done. Well, I want to send a message that in 2012, hold on to your hats, it's going to happen right here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
We can't take no more mess, that's why we going green. We can't take no more.
I am here to remind those critics that this generation of Bahamians We don't like to be told that we cannot do something. And I want to quote the words of our good friend KB. Hey, you don't know me, eh? We are a proud and resilient people. In 1967, when we were told that we could not get the representation that we deserved, we made a bold step in the interest of change. The time has come for us to do it again. Growing up right here in Nassau, I learned extremely valuable life lessons from the lighthouses in my life. My parents, my mother, an educator turned banker, taught me the value of education because it holds the keys to life's opportunities and a brighter future. She taught me to strive for excellence and to encourage those around me to do the same. My father, a construction worker turned small business owner and a community leader, taught me the importance of hard work. To him, service was not an option. It was an inherent responsibility of all of us. And he made me understand that to whom much is given, even more is expected. And that is the Bahamas that I know. The Bahamas that I know is a place where hard work and dedication are rewarded with opportunity. People, not things, are valued as our greatest resource. In the Bahamas that I know, people stand against adversities and rise to the occasion amidst challenges. In this Bahamas, we know is a place where you, the Bahamian people, are second to no one and can achieve anything. Unfortunately, the Bahamas we know will not exist if we keep continuing down our current path. Our country, our lives, and our future are being threatened by enemies that we have all encountered before. Enemies of doubt, poverty, fear, despair, and victimization. These enemies have mounted a ferocious attack against our people and are being used as tools to keep us divided. On May 12, 2011, beginning with a small army of 9 candidates, the DNA began mounting an aggressive defense against the enemies that have plagued our people. Today, this army has grown significantly. It now includes 38 candidates, thousands of supporters from every island in our archipelago. Bahamians from various socio-economic and ethnic backgrounds, PLPs, FNMs, and independents have joined our cause. The young and the old, and like me, the young at heart, are all armed with hope, optimism, innovation, and determination. I stand here today to let you know that we will win this battle. We will defeat our enemy. We will protect our Bahamas, the one island that we love. So I want to know, are you prepared? Are you prepared? Contrary to what the pundits say, we can achieve anything together. We can take back our streets. We can diversify our economy. We can reduce chronic unemployment and put Bahamians back to work. We can invest alternative energy and bring down the cost of electricity and gas. However, I want to be clear. Some of these things will not happen in our first 100 days of your DNA government. It may not happen in our first term, maybe the second term, but not in the first term. But as we make this step towards real change for the Bahamas, I want to ask you one thing as I end. Do you want change? And tell them, when do you want it? When do you want it? If you believe we can transform our country, you say DNA. If you believe we must put Bahamians first, shout DNA. If you believe that we are one people, shout DNA. If you believe that we are going to win this election, and we are going to win it like our leader said, big, say DNA. Thank you very much. God bless us all. God bless the Bahamas.
Wow, is all I can say. Wasn't that dynamic? Wasn't that motivating? Wasn't that captivating? Wasn't that encouraging and inspiring? I know we are all inspired. We are inspired because people like Chris Mortimer and countless others have presented themselves to be our servants, to lead us to a better tomorrow. Well, my next privileged introduction is of a lady of grace, a lady of dignity, a lady of strength, courage, and wisdom. She embodies beauty on the inside and out. I know firsthand. She's humble, she's assertive, and more than anything, she is a family woman. Before I bring her to the stage, so I need to see how many other people are in here. Seabreeze, are you here? Seabreeze, I don't hear you. Southern Shores, are you here? Carmichael, are you here? DNA, are you here? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to your feet as I welcome the beautiful, the talented, the supportive Mrs. Lisa McCartney. Look at her. She's the best man. Just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's the best man.
Mr. Deputy Leader, thank you. You may be seated.